Hello, everybody. Welcome. Good evening. Hello, David. How are you today?
Hello, teacher. Was fine. And you?
I'm fine. Thank you. Nice to have you here, David. And hello, Danny. How are you today?
Hello, I'm good. And you, teacher?
I'm great. Nice to have you here, Danny. And thank you for being on time, guys. Let's see. We are going to wait just 1 minute for the others, and then we get started. And hello, Rene. Welcome. How are you today, Rene?
I am okay, teacher.
Very good. Thank you for joining, Rene. Thank you for being on time. See, we are going to start in a couple of seconds. Let's see, today we are going to learn, see, Marina is coming, time expression. Hello, Marina, welcome. How are you today, Marina?
Hello, teacher.
Hello, how are you, Marina?
Hello, teacher. You listen?
Yes, how are you?
Yes. Okay. Fine.
Okay,
Here
great.
in my house.
Great, thank you for
Excuse
joining.
me.
Marina.
No connected every day.
It's okay, don't worry. Nice to have you here, Marina. And hello, Maria, welcome. How are you today, Maria?
I am fine, teacher. And you?
I'm fine, thank you. Nice to have you here, Maria. And now we are going to get started, guys, and look at this. Today, we are going to learn some time expressions. Time expressions. And let's begin with this activity, with this question, okay? And let me ask. Let's go with David. David, when is your birthday, David?
My birthday is on December 15th.
Okay, very good. And will you have a party, David, for your birthday, or what are you going to do?
A dinner?
You're gonna have dinner with whom? Your family, your girlfriend, your friends?
Yeah, all of them in my house.
Okay, very good. So you're going to celebrate with a dinner. Very good job, David. And then let me ask Rene. Rene, when is your birthday, Rene? Rene Castillo, when is your birthday? Okay, then let's go with Danny. Danny, when is your birthday, Danny?
Is on October.
Okay, October. October what?
16.
16th. Very good. And let me ask you, will you have a party or what are you going to do for your birthday?
I think I have a party with my family.
With your family. Very good. And when in your birthday, what is your favorite thing to eat for your birthday? Do you like to eat, I don't know, what's your favorite food to eat in your birthday?
My favorite food is panes con pollo.
Great, that's a good one. Yes, panes con pollo for birthdays. Delicious.
Yes.
Very good, Danny. And then let me ask Jacqueline. Welcome, Jacqueline. When is your birthday, Jacqueline?
In birthday, November 9th.
Okay, November 9th. Very good. And will you have a party, Jacqueline? Or what are you going to do for your birthday?
Celebration and family.
With your family, very good. And do you like to eat cake, Jacqueline, for your birthday?
Yes.
And what is your favorite kind of cake? With strawberries or cheesecake? What is your favorite type of cake?
Vainilla,
Okay, vanilla. You like vanilla cake?
vanilla cake.
Okay, very good. That's a good one. Very good, Jacqueline. Thank you so much. And who else? Welcome, Mari. Let me ask you, Mari, when is your birthday?
Good evening, teacher.
Good evening, Mari.
And my birthday is in October 28th.
October 28th. Very good. And what are you going to do, Mari, for your birthday?
Sorry, teacher, no puedo hablar mucho. Me siento muy cansada.
It's okay. Don't worry, Mari. So then we'll go back to you later. And then let me ask. See, Carla. Welcome, Carla. Let me ask you, when is your birthday, Carla?
Hello, teacher.
Hello.
My birthday is September 24th.
Okay, on September 24th. Very good. And will you have a party, Carla, or what are you going to do for your birthday?
I like eat cake.
You like to eat cake? Very good. What else? What other type of food do you like to eat in your birthday?
I like eat meat
Mm-hmm.
and griller meat. No me acuerdo si carne. Meat, ¿verdad?
Meat, yes.
And Mexican food.
Mexican food, very good.
And I like go to the restaurant with my friends.
Okay, so you like to go to a restaurant? And let me ask you, what is your favorite restaurant? Or one that you really like to go?
Quiero ver. I like se llama Poblanos.
Okay, and where is it, Carla?
It's the Mexican food.
Okay, but where is it? Where? Is San Salvador or where?
It's from in San Miguel.
In San Miguel, okay, great. Thank you so much, Carla. Very good job. And see, let's see who else. Let me ask. Kaylin, when is your birthday, Kaylin? Kaylin Olmedo, when is your birthday? Kaylin, are you there? Okay, then guys, thank you for participating. Very good job. And let's see, Mari. It's okay, Mari. Don't worry. Don't worry, Mari. If you don't feel very good, it's okay. And let's see. We are going to start, guys, with the use of the time expression. And for this one, let me ask Marina, can you help me read the use of the time expressions, please?
Okay, use. We use time expression to express when an action happens.
Okay, very good. Thank you, Marina. So, like the title says, we use it to express the time when an action happens, right? So, let me ask David, can you help me read the example, please? These are 4 examples.
I wake up at 6 a.m. His birthday is on May 24. The class will finish after 8 p.m. on Saturday. I wake up late.
Late. Very good job, David. Thank you so much for helping me read. And These are the time expressions in this sentence, guys. Look at these. At 6 a.m. on May 24th. In this one, we have after 8 p.m. And finally, late. Those are some examples of time expressions. And now, let's move on to the actual expressions. And in this one, let me ask Danny, can you help me read the first one? In.
In part of the days, months, and years.
And years. Very good, Danny. And can you help me read the examples using in?
Okay, I will go to the doctor in the afternoon. My birthday is in May. The pandemic started in 2020.
In 2020. Very good job, Danny. Thank you for helping me read. And in this one, in the afternoon, as you can see, that is a part of the day. We also have with a month, look at this, May. And finally, we are using it for a year, 2020. The pandemic started in 2020. Do you have any question with the word in, guys, or everything clear when you look at the examples? Okay, very good. So if you don't have questions, let's move on with the next one. And in this one, let's go with Jacqueline. Jacqueline, help me read on. What do we use the word on for, Jacqueline? This expression.
Days and dates.
And dates. Can you help me read this one? Dates, like this. Dates. Dates. Very good. And can you help me read the examples, Jacqueline? These two.
Your anniversary is on July 2025. I will to go to the doctor on the Monday.
On Monday. Okay, and in this one, can you help me with the pronunciation? Pronunciation is like our anniversary.
Or anniversary
Is on July
July
25th.
25th.
Very good. Our anniversary is on July 25th. Very good job, Jacqueline. And let me ask you, July 25th. What is this, Jacqueline? That is a?
Days.
Is a date. Very good. July 25th. You are given a specific date. And now in this one, what is Monday, Jacqueline? Monday is?
Days.
A day. Very good. So that's why we are using on. We use on with a specific date when you mention the month and also the day of that specific month and also 4 days like Monday, Tuesday, and so on. And finally, we have the word at. And for this one, let me ask. Let me ask Carla, can you help me read the word at? Please, Carla.
Okay. At a specific time, hour.
Okay.
The party will start at 7 p.m.
At 7 p.m. Very good, Carla. And let me ask you, at 7 p.m., what is this? 7 p.m.?
Is hour.
Very,
Time.
very good, Carla. That is correct. It's a specific time. You are saying at 7 p.m. Do you have any question with these three guys or everything is clear?
It's clear, teacher.
Okay, thank you, Carla. So if you don't have questions, let's move on and you are going to help me create some examples. Okay, so let's go to this one and each one of you is going to give me one sentence. So this one is going to be for Danny. Danny, can you give me the first sentence using in, the expression in?
I go to the I will go to the park in the evening.
Very good. Ding. I will go to the park in the evening. Very good job, Danny. That is correct. Very good sentence. So in this one, we are using it for a part of the day, the evening. Very good. The next one is going to be for, let's go with Maria. Give me a sentence using on, Maria. Using the expression on. Maria Rivera, one sentence using the expression on.
Hi, teacher.
Hello.
Oh. I
The expression on. If you want, we can go back. Look at this. On. We use on for days and dates. So what do you think? One example using on.
Mhm. No, teacher.
Okay, then let's go. Mhm.
No, teacher.
Okay, so don't worry. Then let's go with Carla. Carla, can you give me one example using on, Carla?
Okay, teacher. I will go to the travel at no. See, I will go to the travel on Christmas.
On Christmas? Okay, so you can say, I will travel on Christmas. You can say it like this, on Christmas. Okay, very good job, Carla. Thank you so much for your sentence. Very good. And finally, let me ask, let's see, this next one is going to be for Jacqueline. Jacqueline, can you give me one sentence using at, Jacqueline? Using
Repeat,
at.
teacher.
Yes, can you give me one sentence using at, Jacqueline?
I will, no, she will, she will, school.
She will, you can say she will go to school.
Go to school.
And you can say a time, a specific hour. You're doing great.
In the afternoon.
Okay, in the afternoon, that's good. But using at, using the word at. So look at this. We use at for a specific time. So look at this. At 7 p.m. That is an example. You mentioned a specific hour, for example, at 2 p.m. or at 7 a.m.
Okay.
So in this one, you're doing great. You're only missing the specific hour or time.
She will go to school at 8 a.m.
Very good. At
8 a.m.
a.m. Very good. But can you help me pronounce this one? 8 a.m. Like this. 8
a.m.
Very good. A.m. Very good job, Jacqueline. Thank you so much for your sentence. And let's see who else. Who else? Let me ask. Rene, can you give me one sentence using on, Rene? Using the expression on. Remember, we use on for dates and for days, Rene. For example, on Monday, on Tuesday, or you can use it for dates. For example, on May 24th, on December 1st. So one sentence, Renee, you can do it.
Okay, teacher. I will go to
Mhm.
I will go to school on Friday.
Very good. I will go to school on Friday. Very good job, Renee. That is correct. I will go to school on Friday. Very good job, guys. And do you have any question with this one or everything fine? If you have any question, feel free to ask. Questions with the words in, on, and at. Okay, very good. So if you don't have questions, let's move on with these other three expressions. Then for this one, let me ask Maria, can you help me read the first one, Maria? Early.
Early, before the usual time that a particular event or activity happens.
Happens, very good. So can you help me read these two examples, please, with early?
I arrive to work early. I wake up very early.
Early, okay, very good. Just with the pronunciation, can you help me read? Arrive, like this, arrive.
Arrive.
Very good. And in this one, wake, like this, wake.
Wait.
Very good. Thank you, Maria, for helping me
Yes.
read. And this one, guys, we use early before the usual time. For example, you can say, I wake up very early. That means that I wake up, for example, at 4 a.m. That is very early. Or when you arrive to work early, that means that you arrive maybe before your coworkers. Okay, that means you arrived very early. And the next one, we have the word before. And for this one, hello, Andrea, welcome. Can you help me read this one, Andrea? Before.
Before. Hello, good evening.
Good evening.
Before something happens earlier than that date or time.
Okay, so can you help me read the two examples, please?
The class will finish before and 10 p.m.
Very good.
I will visit my mom before Friday.
Before Friday. Very good job, Andrea. And as you can see, guys, when something happens earlier than the date. So in this case, the class will finish earlier than 10 p.m. And in this one, I will visit my mom earlier than Friday, okay? Before Friday. And finally, we have the word after. And for this one, let me ask Jenny. Can you help me read this one, Jenny? After.
Okay. After something that happens during the following day.
Very good. And can you help me read the examples, Jenny, please?
The meeting will finish after 4 p.m. and I take a shower after I get up.
Very good, Jenny. Thank you so much. And as you can see, guys, this means that something is going to happen during the following date or during the following hour. So in this case, the meeting will finish after 4 p.m., after this following hour, 4. Or I take a shower after, and this is the action, after I get up. So do you have any question with this one, guys, or everything fine? With these three expressions, feel free to ask if you have any question. No questions? Yes, maybe?
No question, teacher.
Okay, thank you, Carla. So if you don't have any question, guys, let's go with this one. And again, you are going to give me one sentence using these expressions. So in this one, let me ask, let's go with Marina. Can you give me one sentence using, let's see, using early?
Early.
Early.
Okay.
Here we have the example. Look at this. I wake up early. That is an example.
Okay. I arrived to my house early.
Very good. Very good job, Marina. Thank you. I arrived to my house early. Very good job. That is correct. And then let me ask Maria, can you give me one sentence using before, Maria? One sentence using before. Maria Rivera, you can do it. One sentence using before. Let me show you an example. Look at this. The class will finish before 10 p.m. I will visit my mom before Friday. So one example using before, Maria. You can do it. Before means antes. So what do you think? One example using before.
Antes. I will.
Okay, very good. I will.
I will. I will.
You can say, I will eat.
I will eat. Yo comer.
You're doing great. Now the word, the expression, I will eat. You can say I will eat before 8. You can say, for example, I will eat before 8 p.m., antes de las 8 p.m. Or you can say, I will eat before. And then you can say
Before.
Before.
7.
7, very good. Before 7. 7 p.m. Okay, very good job, Maria. That is correct. Very good sentence. I will eat before 7 p.m. Thank you so much. And the next one is going to be for, let's see, this one is going to be for Rene. Rene, can you give me one sentence using after, Rene? Rene Castillo, one sentence using after. You can do it.
Okay, teacher. Ahorita. Vamos a ver, dice.
After. For example, let me give you an example. I am going to sleep after the class. Or you can say, I will eat dinner after 6 p.m., for example, after, después. So an
Okay.
example using after, you can do it.
Okay, teacher. Mm, No, teacher, se me bloqueó el cerebro, teacher.
Don't worry, you can use basically any type of sentence. You can say, I eat after 7 a.m. or I watch TV after work.
I watch TV afterward, teacher.
Okay, very good. So let's go with that one. I watch TV. Watch TV after work. Okay, very good job, Annette. Thank you so much. So, guys, do you have any question with this one or everything clear? If you have any question, feel free to ask. Let's see. Maria, do you have any question or everything fine? Okay, I assume no questions. René, do you have any question?
No.
Sí, teacher, pero bueno, falta de práctica, teacher.
No, don't worry. If you have any question, you can ask. Feel free to ask if you have any doubt with these ones.
No, teacher, yo siento que no hay preguntas, solo que como, o sea, falta de aprender vocabulario, que siento que ahí es donde uno se queda varado.
Okay, very good. Thank you, René. So if you don't have any questions, let's go with the next one. But remember, don't be afraid. If you have any question, I'll be happy to help you. Feel free to ask anything that you want. And now let's go with the next three. And in this one, let me ask David, can you help me read the first one? Until.
Continue to happen before a particular time on or event and then stopping.
Very good. And can you help me read these two examples, David, please?
I watched to until midnight. I'll be here until 2 p.m.
Until 2 p.m. Very good, David. Thank you so much. So we use until when an action happens before a particular time and then it stops. So until means hasta. I watched TV until midnight. I watched TV hasta la medianoche. Or I'll be here until 2 p.m. Estaré aquí hasta las 2 p.m. So that is the meaning of until. It means that an action is happening, but then it stops. And as you can see, we have these two examples. Do you have any question with this one or everything clear with the word until? Okay, very good. So if you don't have any question, let's go with the next one. And in this one, let me ask Iliana, can you help me read this one? Around.
Around, close to, but not exactly.
Okay, very good.
I get home around 6 p.m. She arrives to work around 7 a.m.
7 a.m. Very good, Iliana. Just one thing with this one. Arrives. Arrives. Very good, Iliana. Thank you so much for helping me read. And in this one, guys, around is when something is close, but not exactly at that time. So it's like an approximate, like I get home around 6 p.m. It's not exactly at 6 p.m. It can be, for example, at 6 with 10 minutes or at 6 and 5 minutes. So it's not exactly at 6, but it's close to 6 p.m. Or this one, she arrives to work around 7 a.m. Not exactly at 7 a.m., but maybe at 7:05 minutes, or at 7 with 10 minutes. It's close to 7. Does this make sense? Or do you have any questions? Okay, feel free to ask if you have any question with the word around.
It's
No,
okay.
teacher.
Okay, thank you guys. So if you don't have a question with that one, let's go with this one, late. And in this one, let me ask, let's see. Let's go with Kaylin Olmedo. Can you help me read this one, Kaylin? Late. Kaylin, the word late. You can do it. Can you help me read happening or done?
Happening or done after the usual or expected time.
Very good. Thank you, Kaylin. And now can you help me read these 2 examples, please?
On Saturday, I wake up late today. I route late to work.
To work. Okay, very good. Just one thing, this one, arrived, like this. Arrived. Arrived. Very good, Kaylin. Thank you so much for helping me read. And in this one, guys, late, when something happens after the expected time, after you were expecting it. For example, I wake up late. That means I wake up tarde. Or today I arrived late. Maybe the boss was expecting me at 7 a.m., but I arrived at 8 a.m. So then I'm late to work. Do you have any question or everything clear, guys? Okay, great. So if you don't have any question, again, you are going to give me some sentences using this expression. We are almost done. So let's see, one sentence, and let's go with David. David, one sentence using until.
Let me see.
Okay, take your time, don't worry.
I ate the dinner until to finish the class.
So I will eat dinner. You can say I will eat dinner until the class finishes. I will eat dinner hasta que la clase termine. I will eat dinner until the class finishes. Okay, very good, David. Thank you so much for your sentence. And now the next one is going to be Danny. Danny, can you give me one example using around?
Until.
I did my homework around 5 p.m.
Very good. Around 5 a.m. Okay, very good job. That is correct. I did my homework around 5 a.m. So not exactly at 5 a.m., but close to that time. Very good. And then let me ask Ileana, can you give me one example, Ileana, using late? Using the word late. Late. You can do it. Any example, any sentence that comes to your mind. Ileana, for example, you can say, I woke up late in the morning? Okay, then let's go with Andrea. Andrea, can you give me one example using late, Andrea, please?
On Sundays, I wake up late.
Very good. On Sundays, I wake up late. Very good job, Andrea. And here we have, guys, these 3 expressions. Very good job. Thank you for giving me your example. And now, let's see. We are going to practice a little bit with some activities, and you are going to help me with these ones. So look at this. In this one, I have a quiz show. So basically, you are going to help me select the correct option. And in this one, let's begin with Jacqueline. Jacqueline is going to be the first participant. So Jacqueline, let's see, let's find the first question. And Jacqueline, she works, what do you think? On the morning, in the morning, or at the morning, Jacqueline? You can do it.
On the morning.
On the morning, okay, very nice try. And let's see, let's go back. On, we use on for specific days or dates. We use on, very good. That is correct, very good, Jacqueline. In the morning, because we use in for parts of the day. So that is correct. In the morning. See, in the morning. And look at that. Very good, Jacqueline. Thank you so much. And the next one is going to be for, so let's go with Jenny. This one is going to be for you, Jenny. I have English classes on Mondays, in Mondays, or at Mondays, Jenny?
On Monday.
Which one?
On Monday.
On Mondays. Very good, Jenny. That is correct. We use on for days or specific dates. So that is correct. On Mondays. And look at that. Very good job. Now, number 3 is going to be for Rene. This one is going to be for Rene. Look at this. I have lunch in 11:30, on 11:30, or at 11:30. What do you think, Rene?
At 11:30, teacher.
Okay, very good job, Rene. That is correct. At 11:30. Look at that. Great, very good. Now the next one. This one is going to be for, this one is going to be for Maria. So Maria, which card do you want? The first one, third one, second, third one, 4, 5. Which one?
One.
The first one, okay. Let's go with the first one. You get 200 points, Maria. And let's see. Let's find your question. And let's see, in this one, I work in night, on night, or at night, Maria?
I work in night.
In night. Okay, Maria,
In
very,
night.
very nice try. But this is very important. Let me tell you. Remember that we use in for parts of the day. Usábamos in para parts of the day. That is fine, but night is an exception. Con night haríamos una excepción, chicos, y no se usa in. Decimos in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening. Pero con night sería at.
I work at night.
At night. Very good, Maria. Very good job. Let's go with this one. At night. Very good. And let's see, let's go with the next one. And this one is going to be for Marina. This one is for you, Marina. We usually go to the beach on, in, or at, Marina.
Okay. In.
In, very good, Marina. We use in also for seasons, in the summer, in the winter, in the spring, in the fall. So very good job, Marina, that is correct. And then the next one. Look at this. This one is going to be for David. This one is for David. He was born on 1990. And look at this. In this one, we only have a year. And when we only have a year, let's go back. So what do you think? When we have only the year, in or on?
Okay. Is in.
In. Very good job, David. That is correct. So
It's a little confused.
yes, that's true. It's a little bit confusing. So the difference is in this one. Let's see. When we use on, it's like a specific date. You have the month and you also have the day. But in this one, when you only have the year, like 2020 or 2013, in that case, we go with in. And let's see, let's go back. In 1990, look at that. Very good job. And the last one is going to be for, let's see. The last one is going to be for Kaylin. So Kaylin, which one do you want, Kaylin? Let's see. Let's see, number 1, 2, 3, 4, or 5, Kaylin?
2.
2, let's go with 2. So you get 100 points. And let's see, Kaylin. See. She was born, what do you think, Kaylin? On, in, or at? And if you want to, I can show you this one. Look at this. When we have a month, this is when we have a month. So now let's go back and let me show you. What do you think, Kaylin? She was born on, in, or at?
In.
In, very good. In, very good job, Kaylin. And there we go. Let's see, the last one. We are only missing one. And this one is going to be for, let's go with Danny. I was born on, in, or at. This is a specific date. We have the month, but we also have the date, the 19th.
On June 19th.
Very good job, Danny. That is correct. On June 19th. And look at that. Very good. And now we are done, guys, with this one. And let's see how many points did you get. Okay, you got a very good score, guys. Congratulations. Thank you for participating. You did very, very great. And finally, we have the last activity. Let me show you. And in this one, guys, I am going to ask you some questions, and then you are going to tell a story about a time when you were late for something important. For example, you can tell any story. Let me give you an example. One time I was late for school because there was a car accident. So I was late for school and my teachers they used to write notes when you were late for school and that would affect your grades. So that was very sad because I was late for school because of a car accident. So that is a short story of a time when you were late for something important. So let's see, the first one is going to be Andrea. Let's go with Andrea. And what time do you go to bed, Andrea? What time do you go to sleep?
Usually I'm go to bed 10 p.m.
At 10 p.m. And let me ask you, what time do you get up?
I'm usually get up at 5 o'clock.
Okay, very good, very early. And let me ask you, are you a punctual person or are you always late? Puntual or always late?
Every day I'm try to be a punctual person, but sometimes how do you say, me agarra la tarde?
You can say I am late. I am always late. That is a way to say it. I am always late.
I am always late.
Okay, very good, Andrea. Yes, it happens sometimes because of traffic or accidents. Anything can happen. And let me ask you, do you remember a story about a day when you were late for something important? Maybe you were late at your work or at any activity that you remember.
Yes. One day ¿cómo decir? Iba tarde. I was late.
Yes, I was late. That's good.
One day I was late because y ahora como digo, me dejó el bus.
The bus left me. Very good. Yes,
The bus left me. And ese día, ¿cómo digo ese día? O sea, como
that day.
This day. That day, the traffic. Y ahora era horrible. Quiero decir, era horrible. That day
was horrible. You can say it was horrible.
Was horrible. Yes.
And you were going to work or where were you going?
I'm to work.
You were going to work. So you were late. That day you were late to your work.
Yes.
Okay, very good, Andrea. Very good story. Thank you so much for sharing. And then let's go with another participant. This one is going to be for, let's see, for David. Let me ask you, what time do you get up, David?
Nowadays, around to 6, 7.
Okay, very good. Around 6 or 7 a.m. And let me ask you, are you a punctual person or are you always late?
I try to be a punctual person. Always. Or yeah, I am a punctual person because if I have a meeting or an interview, for example, to 9 a.m. I I go to that place 1 hour before that that
Before the specific time that you were
start the meeting. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, that's good. That's very good. So you are a very punctual person. If you're 1 hour before, but that's a very good thing. For example, if you're going to a job interview and you are
I
there
try.
early, that says a lot about you, and that is very great. So thank you so much, David. Thank you for sharing. And the next one is going to go for Jenny. Jenny, do you remember a story about a day where you were late for something important? Maybe you were late to your work or to an activity. Do you remember any story?
Yes, I think.
Okay, so tell us, Jenny. Share with the class.
Okay, the last time I was late for something. It's when I was going to bring home from the school my daughter,
Mm-hmm.
and yeah, when I was late, and my daughter already was in the how can I say entrada?
In the entry, like this entry.
The entry of the school, and we
Mhm.
already have like 20 minutes until the school was like making noise for leave the school. Like they were leaving, they should leave like at 5 p.m. and
Mhm.
I was there at 5 and 12 p.m.
Okay, so and what happened? Why were you late? Because of the traffic or there was a car accident?
No, it was actually because I fell asleep.
Ah, you fell asleep. Yes, it happens, Jenny. It happens. Very good. Thank you for sharing your story. That has happened to me, and that is sad. And then let me ask, the final participant is going to be Danny. Danny, are you a punctual person or are you always late?
I think I am a punctual person.
Okay, nice. And do you try to be, for example, like David said, 1 hour before, or how many minutes before the specific time?
I like to be after 15 minutes, before 15 minutes.
Mm-hmm. Okay, 15 minutes before, that's good. And do you have any story about one day maybe that something happened and you were late for work or a special occasion?
Yes, I remember that day it was raining and the traffic it was awful that day, and I arrived to my work 1 hour after.
1 hour after. Yes, yes, traffic is the worst thing.
Yes.
Traffic, it's crazy. So very good job, Danny. Thank you so much for sharing. And very good job, guys. You used the expressions very well. So congratulations to every one of you. And before you go, do you have any question or everything is fine?
It's fine, miss.
Okay, thank you, Danny. So if you don't have any question, guys, thank you for joining. It was nice to have you here. And remember, if you have any question with the platform, you can text me in WhatsApp and I'll be happy to help you guys. So see you tomorrow. See you and take care. Bye-bye, guys. Good night.
Good night, teacher.
Good night, Rene. Good night, guys. See you. Take care. You're welcome. Bye-bye.